Yo, yo, yo. Are we live? Maybe. I think we are. Good. And the sound. Hmm. Okay, not too bad, not too bad. Good. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna be able to improve that too much here. Or maybe it's just that I don't know. So, good morning, guys. Good morning, good morning. Um, um, um. So, today. What I wanted to do is the build system. Because right now, the only thing I have is if I click, I have like new objects in the scene. If I hold them, they are deleted. And I can like save that state, and if I stop and play again, I have that new state that is saved. But now what I would like to have is like a bar at the bottom. You can select what you want to spawn and then drag it into the scene, do some collision tests and stuff to see if we can put that in there or not, like if there's already something built there or not. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But that's gonna be a little bit annoying though, because the going the transition between doing this transition between the widget and the world is pretty difficult. It's not really difficult, it's a weird setup, I think. But yeah, since I already did it before, it should not be too bad, I hope. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. And other than that, what I did is what I did out like offline is fix the bug I had in the phone where not all my inputs were triggering on the phone. Like only my first two touches were working. Um, so what I had to do is split them actually. So I just split everything again. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have all the touches now, and they all work. Yeah, because when I add all my functions in the same place, like all my touches in the same place, the event wasn't triggering multiple times. It was only triggering like the first time, which makes sense. Sorry, which makes sense. Just that I didn't know that was the case. So yeah, so I just add that to split everything. So it's just a bit annoying, but at least not too bad. Like it's not like too much, not too much. And this won't change, so that's good. Like we won't add like an 11th touch or something because this is how the engine works. It's only 10 touches, and I think pretty much how the phone works. Um, yeah, I don't know why they would have like more than 10 touch. It's way too much already. Except if we are multiple players playing on the same screen, I guess. Anyway, doesn't matter. So, let's get it started. Um, Goodbye project settings. I don't care about you. Okay, so first, we're gonna need some things to spawn. Because right now the only thing that is spawning is pretty much a plane, which is like that cube here. Called a cube. This is a cube. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it's a cube. It shouldn't be a cube. It's a plane, but whatever. Yeah. Hmm. Okay, but we don't want that actually. I think I'm gonna rename this and put it like make it a real cube instead. Oh yeah, it is a cube. That's weird. Okay. Gonna make it a real size, I guess. Um, Probably make sure that the pivot is at the bottom of the cube to place it like directly on top of the ground. Here, I guess. Something like that. And we have the event hold here that we're just gonna move because we don't want to destroy the cube anymore when we fold it. So now, okay, everything is replaced by cubes because I didn't change my class. Now I can add new cubes, but I cannot remove them. That's all right. That's good. Okay. So now, what do I want? I want to probably have more than one type just to be able to test. And I'm wondering if I move them, will it break everything? I don't know. Category one. Let's see if I move this here. Yep, it broke everything. No, but it's all right. Actually, I'm gonna fix that little bug here, just so I don't have like the message, or maybe do I want to have the message? Yeah, I think I want to know if something breaks. Yeah. Yep, I'm not gonna remove that. Good. So why do I put this in one category? It's probably because I want multiple categories, and multiple item inside each categories. So it's gonna be the cube. It's gonna be like a cylinder. What do we have? Cylinder. Let's go for a cone. Okay. So we have these three objects. This is gonna be cylinder. Show the engine content. Okay, it's a bit big. I think it was the right height already. Oh yeah, it's pretty good. And then I'm gonna change the cone to be a cone. Here. And here cone. Oof. Combine. Where's the cone? The cone is here. Right height. That's good. Okay. So that's a good start. Because I don't want to campaign more, I'm just gonna delete the game, which is good. Okay, if I click, I still have these cubes. That's good. That's good. They just moved, so it makes sense that Unreal still finds them. It's just that the save game doesn't find them anymore because they moved, which is okay. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna fix it. Just make sure. Okay, so I'm gonna one material to make the difference between all the different category. Just gonna be a color with nothing else. I'm just gonna cancel these. Oh, what is that? Highlight the switches along the tangent. That can be interesting. Okay. So the first category, I guess it's gonna be bluish. Okay, and I'm gonna apply this material to all my shapes. Here, here, here. Here we go. Then I'm gonna duplicate that folder. Can I duplicate? I don't think I can. I'm just gonna create new folder. Category 2 and probably 3 categories for now. Move everything in there. Up here. And then here. That's good. This one's gonna be, let's say, greenish. I'm gonna have to rename that material to be category 2. Category 2. It's gonna be applied to these. There we go. And do the same thing for that last one. Gonna be kind of reddish. Maybe too pinky. Yeah, it's fine. Always takes forever to save shader. Should be good enough. Edit these things. Three. And here we go. Okay. Now have all our stuff here. Good, good, good. Okay. So now we need a way to reference those things. The way I was thinking, it's probably an enum for the category, and then just a list of objects in it. List of objects in the category with some data to it. So we're gonna need a structure for that. We're probably gonna need a structure anyway because the way it works. Yeah. So an enum category. Category 1. Good. Okay, so we have our categories, and now we want to have a structure, probably. It's gonna be actor data, and then probably wall data or something that will contains the actor data. So structure actor data. So it's gonna be a wall actor. Oopsie. I want it to be there's an object. I want to have the class. What did I have here? I have the ID, the class, and the transform. But this is once the actor is spawned. Maybe we want to have. Do we want to use the same structure? We could actually. It's just that the transform won't be valid and. Yeah, I think we could use the same actually. Yeah, we can probably use the same structure actually. Okay, so I'm just gonna replace that new actor data by something like we want a list. We want a list per enum. We're gonna have like we're gonna reference the other structure instead. So let's actor. Whoa. Old actor. Thank you. It's gonna be a list. I'm gonna call it actor list. World actor list. Yes, world actor list. And then I'm gonna put that into another structure. Yes, I'm gonna just call it data table. So we're gonna put it into the table. And this one's gonna be I don't know, vectors and category. In a category, it's going to be a map to the factor list. Here we go. And then we can probably create a structure, a data table out of that. Blueprint, nope, it's a MISC. MISC, data table. Choose the structure, which is data table. I don't know why everything is doubled. It's pretty funny. PP. All terms, I guess. So this is going to be the new actually it's not really, it's going to be everything we can spawn. So whatever. So instead of collector, it's going to be default basic. Go for it. I'm gonna name it the same way as data table just to make sure. Okay, should be good for now. Okay. So in the first category, we're gonna add a bunch of stuff in there. Oh, that's so. I don't like how the name works in there. Because we can't add. Actually, it's not the enemy submap. We're using an enum. Okay. So the unique ID here doesn't matter. The class. Oh, they all have the same name. That's not good. We're just gonna go select them manually. So we have a cone here. We have a cube, cylinder, or category 1. Then we can add the category 2, and then we can add the category 3. In this, we're gonna have 3 objects. 2, and these 3 objects are gonna be here, here. Okay. And same thing for the third category. Group. Category 3, the cone, the cube, and the cylinder. Here we go. So now our data table is populated with all that stuff. Okay. So on tap, just to see if it works, like right now, if we click, we just have cubes from the first group. But it would be nice to maybe generate a random one and go from there. So we're gonna generate a random class and just spawn it. So get table. This is the table row. That table is going to be that one. Here it's just the first row, so that's all right. We're going to break this, and we're going to find a category. The category is going to be a random int, actually, yeah, random int range, because we want to start at 1, because the invalid is not good, like the first category here is not a real category. And then the max is going to be e category. Number of entries in e category, -1. So this is going to be the max. We're just going to convert this to byte, and then we can use it as a random int, as a random enum value. So this is giving us the category, and then we want to have an object in there. So break. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing. So random int, this time from 0 to the length -1. Here we go. So now we have a random object in our data table. That's a big, long bit of code, but that's fine. Okay. Now that we have our random object, we can just bring it here, feed the class, and feed it. There we go. So now we should be able to spawn multiple stuff. Green cube. Calendar, blue. That's nice. Yeah, don't have much blue, lots of green for some reason. Oh, here's the blue. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff. And now if we save and reload, yeah, we now have everything that is spawned dynamically. Save. Good, so now we have multiple categories and a bunch of different objects. Okay. Okay, so the next step would probably be to build our user interface if we want to go from there to spawn stuff. Okay. These are gonna be all the actors. Here we have the spawn pen manager. We can probably just do it here for now. We just spawn manager. So, what are we gonna have in there? First thing, gonna replace the canvas panel with an overlay, because this is just the way I like to do it. Then I'm gonna add maybe an image at the bottom. Oops, at the bottom, like that, which is gonna be like the background behind all our objects. We'll put it black. but I'm gonna make it half opacity so we can see through it. For the eye, I'm probably gonna, I don't know, 100 maybe. And to see how it looks, I'm just gonna spawn it. Spawn manager. Just gonna do it in there. Create widget. Spawn manager. Do report. That's it. You. Okay. Just to make sure that I use the same function for no good reason. Okay, so we have a bar here at the bottom. It's a little bit darker, so that's good. Right now everything is black, so it's pretty difficult to see, I guess. We can probably like make it grayish for now. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, we have a bar at the bottom. This text here is not really good anymore. We can probably just offset it a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna offset it a little bit here. The bottom padding is gonna be like, I don't know, 120. Here we go. So that's good. Okay. So in there, we're gonna want to have maybe a scroll box that will contain all our items. So actually I'm gonna wrap the image with another overlay. Just so we can stack stuff on top of each other. So we're gonna have our image, and then we're gonna have our scroll box here. Which is scroll box gonna be in the middle. Actually, this is the scroll box. This is gonna be the categories. Categories first, and then I want a second scroll box, which is gonna contain the items per category. Okay, so since the objects are going to be spawned dynamically, we need the scroll box to be variable, and it will be probably a good idea to have our button. Actually, we need one more button there. So yeah, it's starting to be messy in here, but too bad. We're gonna have another widget, which is button actor. Actor or category, or are we getting both or category? Actually, it's more category or actor. Maybe, yeah, they will be different. Yeah, never mind. So it's gonna be the category and then the actor. So the category. Only thing I'm gonna need is pretty much replace that with an overlay for fun. Gonna need an image. Category. And I'm gonna center it. That's it. For now, the size, does it matter? I don't think it does. You can probably just like 28 and 28, make it a little bit bigger. We'll see how it goes. So this category is gonna know a couple of things. So first of all, oops, we don't need a function here yet. It's gonna know the inner of the category itself, which is pretty handy. I'm gonna make it instance editable and explicit spawn, so I can use it later. And actually, I think I'm gonna pull the image from there. Yeah, might actually just pull the image. Yeah, on constrict. Can I override that thing? Constrict, thank you. Get that table. Get a table row. Break this. And then I'm gonna need to add a little something else in the category. Structure. This is pretty much, we're gonna have to rename that thing, but whatever. Picture function. Like a clever texture, thank you. Category icon, enters in the category. It's probably more like categories, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Something like that. But now we don't have any icons. We could probably just take a picture of these, like of the color. Yeah, we can probably just do that. What if we use like just snipping tool here? Maybe it will just be faster to do it in Photoshop then. Yeah, it's gonna be cleaner too. Just gonna open Photoshop. Size gonna be, I don't know, something like 6 by 256. Let's do that. So then we can test the alpha too. So what shape can we have? Probably like have a circle or something just for the colors. Maybe like brush size, that makes sense. Not too small, not too big. Something like that. Okay. So we can have our blue in here. Sure, category. One thing was the blue. The file should be good enough. Yeah, the first category was blue, then green, then red. So now I'm just gonna change that color of that thing. Oof. Category 2. Then reddish. For the third category. Okay. And now we're gonna need some square triangles and stuff. We can just like leave that layer and start over. We're gonna need a square. Let's go with that thing. Okay. For now, can I just put them white, I guess? Yeah, it's gonna be longer of us. Execute. Then we have a silent lyric. Now I can probably do something like a rectangle. Yeah, it's gonna be like a rectangle. This is gonna be a center. Wow, so pretty. Go for it. And then we want the cone, so the cone is gonna be like a triangle. Am I able to do a nice triangle here? Okay. Oof, oof, oof. That's the nicest cone ever. Sure, good enough. Okay, so we have pretty much everything now. So, okay. Just gonna have like a folder here. Temp because they are just temporary because they're not good anyway. Take that one. Go. Thank you. Here we go. Can I bulk edit these? Okay, what do I want? This is clearly not gonna be. Okay, what can I do here? Filter, nearest, sRGB true. Can I? Hey, that one. Can I just reset everything? Doesn't seem like it. Compression, gonna use interface. That's good. The group, I want the group to be UI. Can I have the group? Where's the group? Okay, group UI. Yes, that's good. Yes, that's good. Okay, everything's awesome. See that thing. So now I guess they look nice. Yeah, they look fine. That's okay, I guess. Third category is broken. No, what did I do? Let go back my red circle here. Third category. So I re-import, please. Yes, thank you. Okay, so now we have our category and our objects. So we can go in our data table and add them there. So category icon. Actually, we're gonna need other categories here, not only one. Oh, that's okay. Category data. Oh, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna have another structure, I guess. Because right now, in my data table, it's using not this one, not this one. We could probably just do something like that. I mean, having all the categories there as rows, but then it would be harder to get the row. Actually, not really. If it's the same as the category name, it would work. So we can probably do that. So category one. Yeah, yeah, that's the. This is where I. Okay, that's where I messed up. Not this is category data. Uh, this is gonna be category two data. Two, and then list. And yeah, icon. It's gonna be texture. Texture here. And the actors that are in that category. Then and then in the world actor, I'm gonna also add a texture here. Don't crash, please. No, no. Oh, I didn't save them. Too bad. My Unreal is completely frozen. Oh, reopen everything. Okay. Okay. Category icon, actors in the category, and then category to okay. Uh, whatever, it's all good. The wall actor gonna crash again. Oh, come on. Come on, Unreal. Come on. What the time for this? Gonna go one by one. This is gonna be the actors data. This is the category data. No, this is just gonna be the duplicate. And then which contains the world actor list, which is pretty much just category data, which contain the texture and the actors, which is good. And then the world actor. And the world actor also is gonna. Why can't I add something in there? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Delete everything. Binaries, build, saved. I don't know what script is. It's empty, that's good. So that's alright. These are my two packages, but whatever, don't matter anymore. I hope that this will fix the crash. Okay. Okay. So, can I add something in there? Nope, I can't. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. So the only option I have now is to, what, create a new structure, maybe? Or find the cause. What is the cause? Is it because of data label? Is it because of the other structures that reference this one? I'm more inclined to blame the data label though. Well, I'm not sure. It's just a wild guess. Please? Yes, that was the cause. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, texture here. That might become a little bit annoying to save. Should be fine, should be fine. Okay, yeah, actually, I don't want to use the same structure. I really don't. Because we're gonna have like the default data and the current data of the current instance of that actor. And the default data it's never gonna change, so we don't want to save it every time. Okay. So we're gonna have to duplicate this thing. Default data or something. It's maybe more like yeah. We're gonna stay for default data. So this doesn't need a unique ID nor a transform. It's just gonna need the picture. Icon. Here we go. So the class and the icon. That's good. Technically, the icon should be saved, could be saved in the class, but then we'll need to get the default variable of the class. Too much trouble. Too much trouble. Okay. The wall actor, it's gonna take the unique ID, the class, and transform, which is good. The data table, this seems to be broken somehow. The actors category are gonna be data, actor data, wall actor default data. It's good. This one seems broken somehow. Default no, category. No, what is the name? Yeah, category. Category data. Save. Okay. And now if I create a data table again, actually I'm gonna create a new folder first. Default. I'm gonna move the temp icon in there. And probably these two. And category. Should be good. And then put a data table in there. No. Gonna use data table. The structure here. Or data. This should be better. Okay. A bit annoying that I have to re-add everything, but it should be fine. It's just gonna be one row. It's gonna be default data. Actually, I'm gonna probably remove the actor. Oh, I'll keep it. I'm gonna keep it. There we go. Simple data. So category 1, 2, and 3. 3 categories, which will contain a structure and a bunch of factors. Okay, yeah, will contain an icon, which is the icon I just added in these temp icons. Category 1, 2, and 3, and then can I explain everything? Yes. Oopsie. Explain everything, but I need to keep it open here so I can drag stuff in. So cone cube cylinder. It's gonna be like that, I guess. So cone cube cylinder category 2. Cone cube add third object cylinder. Can I thank you? Add a third object in here too. Cube cylinder, and then we're gonna do the same for the icons. Cylinder cube cylinder. Okay, it's gonna make way more sense when we're gonna have like real assets, but for now it's good. Okay, so now stuff don't compile anymore. So we're gonna go fix stuff. First, the ground. This grid here, for now, it's completely broken. Select the new data table with the default data. Create this. Find a category, which is good, nothing changed in there. And then in that category. That list here instead. This there, and Mr. Classic. Good, good, good. Okay, so this one should be fine. And then something else. The button. We're just gonna. Oh, okay, that's nothing. That's not. Nothing was working anyway, so it's fine. Okay, so I'm just gonna go test. Delete the game because everything was broken for sure. Okay, so we still have all our objects spawning. We can save this and reload. That's good. Okay, good. Stuff, good, good. Okay, everything's fixed. Okay, we can now move on. Okay, we're back in the category. So finally, find this category, break the output, get the icon, set image, actually it's more set brush, set brush, massive, can I do that? It's gonna mess up the brush itself. Let's see, it's more like split probably. Yeah, category. Brush size, we don't want to change it, that's the thing. Set image, set texture, set brush from texture. Okay, that's it. Set brush from texture. Texture object to texture 2D. We're gonna need to switch the type to a texture 2D instead of texture object. That's not a big deal. Texture 2D. Oh, I hope it's not gonna break everything. I think it will break all the links. Yeah. Texture 2D here. Oh no, not again. Huh. Yep, Unreal 426 is not cool. Not cool. It's so not cool. Okay. So because of the data table, I cannot change the structure at all. If I change it, every time I change it, it crashes. That's so annoying. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Okay. We're gonna have to do something else then. What if I just delete all that? Would it crash too? I just want to change that to a texture 2D. Crash again. Oh, how's your morning? Oh, damn. They're gonna fix this soon because it's pretty annoying. Okay, so instead I'm gonna delete the data label. We're gonna do something else instead. Everything's gonna be in the structure directly. It's not great, but sure. Extra 2D. Yep. Now it works. Hey. Okay. Gotta put everything in there. Breaks. I don't know why it breaks. It is. But if it breaks this every time, that means that if I add stuff in here, this will probably be broken. This will be also be broken, I think. That's not good. That's not good. If I save this and then add some stuff in there. No, this one's fine. And it keeps my things, just and adds a new thing under it. Oh, I didn't change this one. That's weird. So what is the thing that breaks? Is it the Is it because we have yeah. I really don't know. Okay, so other idea. Working around the engine problems. Okay. We're gonna delete that data table, that structure here. Oh wow, thanks. Okay, restart. Okay, this one is problematic, so we're just gonna remove it. That's good. Go for that. Okay, then if we create data table. Based on category data, data table is gonna be default data. And we're gonna add multiple rows. And the rows are gonna have the same name as the categories in them. So we can like find them easily later. Category 1, 2, and 3. Okay, here we go. So that's all right. We can add some stuff in there just to see if the data persists between tests. Okay, so I'm just gonna set data table. And then what if I just, let's say, remove this because I don't need it anyway. And then I go into my actor and I change. I'm gonna add some stuff in there, like a knit. Then I go back to the. So in the second row, I don't have my bool anymore, which is good, and I have my new variable. Nice, nice, nice. So I think that's the best way. Oh well, not really what I wanted, but it's the way I have to do it for now. Oh, that's not great. That's not great. Okay, whatever. Should be fine, should be fine. Important icon in the class. Good, 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 good. Okay. We hit up that data table again for the fourth time or something. Category 1. Here we go. Category. Okay, go in. Thank you. We're gonna create different actors, which are gonna be cone, cube, and cylinder, and which are gonna be that's this one, that one, that one. Okay, thank you. You're supposed to be blue. That's all right. Okay, category 2 now. Cone, cube, cylinder, third category. Okay, so now the icons, this the category, so it's gonna be red, and we're gonna insert temp icon here and there, and poop. All right, so we have our data table now. Good, and it should not crash anymore, I hope. Okay, just gonna go fix the grid again. And data table here. Want random enum, so it's gonna be this. This one. Use the enum value to get the data table. And then this is gonna be so broken. This that instead, so that should be good. Should be good. Should be off. This should work. That's good. And then I go into last place. Okay, that should be fine. I'm gonna delete everything. Just gonna save the camera now. Okay, so it doesn't work. I'm not able to spawn anything anymore. So that's good. Pretty good, but sure. Probably because it doesn't generate the right name here. Let's see. E category. Wow, that's not great. Yep. It doesn't convert it to the real name. Okay, if I go to strings then. That's better. So the two name gives Unreal the real name of the enum and stuff, but the two string converts it to string. That's interesting. Yeah, that works now. Green, red, blue. Good. Okay, and I say this. Stop. Play. Good. We have a world. Okay. Well, can we finally get to what I wanted to do today? Damn, it took way too much time. Okay. So now, back in the UI. Widget stuff. It doesn't compile, but I don't care for now. Here we go. We have category here. String. And then I can pass it in there to get the row. That's good. Great. Okay, good. Now I can break this. And I can get the category icon, set the texture. Oof. I don't want to match the size because I want to use the size that I wrote in my widget. And this should be good. Okay, so now we can spawn the categories. To do that, I'm gonna go to the spawn manager. In the construct here, we're gonna spawn the categories. So new function, spawn categories for each category. If it's not equal to invalid, because we want to skip the first one, what we're gonna do is create a widget again with the button category. Category is gonna be this category. And then it's gonna be added to the scroll. Okay, here we go. Now we should have the categories spawning here, and they don't. That's great. Oh yeah, because it's not called. Function is not called. Call this function. Here we go. Okay, wrong direction, but we have the categories. That's good. Okay, I've spawned them on. Actually, no. Scroll box is gonna be horizontal instead of vertical. Horizontal and horizontal. That's good. Good, good, good. Okay. Finally have some progress. Okay. We probably want some padding and stuff, but that's fine. Okay. So now we will need an event to know when the category is clicked. Category clicked. And we're gonna add an input, which is the category. So I'm gonna override on mouse button to put on mouse button up. Or actually, do I have like a click? I can probably do something like that. We're gonna one mouse button up, call the category clicked with the category here, and then say that it's ended. Before that, I'm probably gonna do a mouse button down though. One mouse button down. Nah, for now, doesn't matter. Okay, so if we click, it's gonna call the category clicked. Okay. Then in the spawn manager, in the spawn categories, we want to register that callback. So in event on mouse on category clicked here. Custom event here. And category clicked. Create an event here just to link it and category clicked. Boom. That's good. So now this, I should be able to print the category. Doesn't always work. Only works if I double click. That's interesting. Actually, for this category, we can probably do something else though. Like since this one is simpler, we can probably just like one mouse button down. Let's go for that. One mouse button down. Instead of the mouse button up. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so we have all of categories. It's a bit annoying that it goes out a little bit. Whatever, should be fine. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That's good. Okay, so now we want to show the objects. This is going to be a little more complex. So we're going to have a spawn vectors. It's more like, yeah. Spawn categories buttons and spawn categories buttons. As input, we're gonna need a category. That's so weird. Okay. Spawn categories buttons. There's a bunch of weird bugs in this version. Okay. Yeah, there's a ton of weird little bugs. That's so weird. This is considered a new enum. Wow. Okay. What? If I put an enum as input, this goes into that category. Oh wow. Okay, Unreal. You're a mess. Oh wow. You're such a mess. Okay. Gonna go with it. So in the categories button, we're gonna just do the same thing. Actually, this is not how we did it. We did it in this grid thing. We're gonna do that. So we're gonna break it, not break it, but convert it into a row name. We're gonna get the row. The row's gonna give us a list of actors, so we can for each in that list. Yeah, how do we? Okay, because this is a node. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, maybe this stuff should be in the. Hmm. Whatever. Well, that's fine. Okay. So here, what do we want is create a category. Create the button, which wants to be a category. It's gonna be the other one that is not here yet. Not an actor image. One actor. So we're gonna keep a variable data into the default data into the button. Gonna be instances editable and expose on this phone, and from there break this, get the icon and put it there in the construct. Okay, seems fine. That seems fine. Okay, that's good. Don't need that. Gonna be a button actor. Don't need the category in there, so just delete that. Yes, delete. Move the mouse button down. That's all the binding. Okay. So now this, if I refresh it, yes, only have the default data that I can pass it. So we can create it, add it into the scroll box of the actors. Oof. And by the event that is not created yet. Okay. Change the way this is working actually. Anyway, should be fine. Okay. So when we click on the category, this spawns the button. This should. Okay, that should work. But now we want to hide the other scroll bar. And we want to do some pooling stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna be right back. Minutes. Then we're gonna do that. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, go. So. So what do we want to do? We want to be able to switch between stuff. Okay. I'm just gonna change a little something that I'm not sure I like it. This is getting category data table. This is probably what I wanna keep actually. This category data, this is what I want here. Instead of the in category only. Yeah. That's probably what I want. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do first. I'm gonna set the data here. I'm gonna make it editable and expose on spawn. So in the button category, instead of setting the category, we're gonna set the data. This is gonna go somewhere else, like that. Only thing though is that the category data doesn't contain the category name. So we're just gonna go add that real quick in the structure. Default data, category data. I'm just gonna add the category itself. A category here. Poof, poof. Add it at the top, like so, and then can go data table and set the category. So this is category 1. Okay, good. Now we have this. Okay, so now we have all the categories in there, and please compile, refresh, I don't know, refresh. Oh, I didn't name it properly. Yeah, okay, that's good. Good. When you click on it, we don't want to do that. Instead, we're going to feed. Actually, if we feed the category data, it's way better. Yeah, that's so good. That's actually good, I think. So we don't have to fetch into the data table every time. Category. Yeah. Okay. Feed it. Category data. We don't want to copy it, and a reference should be good. No value will be returned by. Okay. This won't work. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, good. In the spawn manager now we want to go with the category. So instead we're gonna go in the data table here. I think data table rows, row names, loop through everything that is in the data table instead of looping through the enum, which makes more sense to me. And then we're gonna set using the row itself like that. And this should be good. Okay, that's good. So now it won't compile because of this. The event changed. So if I go on row click, it's not gonna be category, it's gonna be +3. Yes, category data. Here we go. Ah. And I want the same for this. Category data will fix Unreal's bug, even though it's not really what the reason why. What? It's a touch input now? What the heck? Okay, Unreal, what do you do? Wow, okay. Oh, wow. Very clean. That's good. That's so ridiculous, in my opinion. But anyway, it's all right. It's all right. Okay, good. Go to spawn the buttons. Now in the buttons we have the category. We don't have to go through that able to spawn it, which is perfect. That's all right. It's all right. Setting the data in the actor. Good, in the button. And then we want the button click event. But this is going to be a little bit different. So we're not going to do that just yet. First thing we do, when we spawn the actor buttons, yep. We probably want to go back to, anyway, when we spawn the actor buttons, we probably want to hide this one. Okay, this is probably going to be here instead. So scroll box factor in categories, set visibility. So the scroll box actor is going to be visible. Not visible actually. Yes, it's scroll box. It needs to be visible. And then the visibility of the other one, the categories, it's going to be collapsed because we now want to show the actors, not the category. So that's going to be switches. But now we need a way to go back. What will be the best way to go back though? Since it's like pretty limited amount of space. Yeah, what would be the best way to go back? Yeah. You'll probably just have like a back button or something. Or that. Yeah, I can probably just do that. So the button. Entering category. Spawn manager here. I'm gonna wrap the actors category into an horizontal box, maybe. The horizontal box is gonna take all space. One's gonna be in the middle, and then we're gonna have like a button before or after, probably after. Button back. The text in it for now. It's back. Color, I'm gonna put darker because the button is white. The budget padding. The padding I don't really care. Like 10, button 10 or something. And the button itself probably would have like a bit of padding. Something else. So if I show it, this one should be hidden with the other one. By default, all bugs that horizontal bugs should be hidden by default, so collapsed So that should be it. I'm gonna need a spacer here because I want to center the box. I'm gonna fill it. Actually, the photo because I want to have the same size in both. If the three things are filled, this one's gonna be good. But I want it to be like 0.2 something, set for spacer. Actually, 0.4. Sure, good enough. Okay. So this horizontal box actor is gonna be visible. Actually, in that case, it's not testable for the horizontal box. And I want the scroll box to be visible, which is good. So not the case. Okay. So if we press play now, we just have the category. If we click, it switches. We go back, it doesn't do anything for now, but we can easily go back. Okay. Unreleased. So we're gonna go back like that. This one is gonna be collapsed. And this one's gonna be not stable. Okay, so we can go back. Oh, that didn't work. Now, hmm. Okay, I'm gonna replace the button by an image, I guess. That's a bit annoying too, but whatever. Replace with an overlay. Image here. Oof. Multiples. Size. This one's gonna be middle. Check good. Padding here is a little bit big. $64. Okay. The text should not be visible, should be not testable. And the image, so we're gonna find the mouse button down. I hope it's gonna work. And go around here. This work. This is not useful anymore. I don't know why it breaks everything. Oh, god damn it. Why? Okay, weird. Okay. Yeah. I don't know why. When I go back, this doesn't work. Scroll box category get collapsed, and then scroll box categories get visible. What's this? That's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, my bad. Okay, now we have a bunch of stuff in there, which is something we want to fix. Okay, so then maybe we want a button. For now it works, so we're just gonna keep it like that. Okay. Okay. So spawn the buttons. So we have the scroll box. We can get the child. Children count for a loop. We can either just destroy everything and recreate what we need, which is simpler, or we can probably just reuse everything, which is better. So what we're gonna do is loop through all the children in there. -1. Can I get the children out? Yep. Children out. Yes. To her. That should be good. Okay, that should be fine. And we're gonna need to. Okay. So if the index is greater than the children count, or actually it's greater or equal than the children count, or actually it's just equal. If it's equal to the children count, we're gonna create a new one. Okay. Create a new button. Completely. Otherwise, we can just get the children that is already there. And. We can just set this data. So comes function and yeah. This here. On the buttons, set as world. Set world. Oops, not this. Set world actor default, which is this one. And then call my constructor. Okay. This should be good enough to reuse the same stuff that we have. And what we want to do now is after this, we want to, if this length is smaller than that length, So if we add less objects this time than the previous time, we want to start at the first item of this length, I think. Maybe length -1, maybe. And then we want to hide everything that is above. Either that, or we just hide everything. We can probably just do that, like get child, get children, and then set visibility. At the beginning, we can just make it collapsed. Probably simpler. So yeah, I guess we can just like, it's gonna be a mix between good and simple. Okay, so at the beginning, make it collapsed, and at the end here, if it's something we reused, so this one here, we want to make it visible. This should make it fix that problem. Let's say that we don't have the same amount of item in all categories. So I'm gonna go in data table real quick, and I'm gonna probably, let's say I'm gonna remove the cone in that one. Actually, delete its subject. And in the third category, I'm gonna add a new thing, which is gonna be, I don't know, the same as this one. Paste. Okay. So now if I press play, if I go with the blue, I have only 2 objects. The green, I have 3 objects. And the first 2 items changed. That's good. And the third one has 4, and if I go back, it works. Okay, so now I have all the possible objects that can spawn. Okay. Now it will be the spawning part that I have to do. Which is supposed to be the annoying. We're not hear that yet. Bit sad, but better. Okay. So the annoying part. I think that's pretty much it for now, I guess, for that thing. Okay. Yeah. So mouse button down. This one's gonna need to have access to. Okay. So. The buttons are gonna communicate the spawn manager. Okay. Categories useless. No, settings are not useful anymore. Okay. So we're gonna need the spawn manager here. We're gonna add a bunch of settings. Actually, not that much, but just a little bit. Okay. So the first thing is we need a way to detect, because the way I want to do it is, let's say I drag this cube and put it in the scene, or drag this cylinder and I put it in the scene, or this cone. I want to be able to drag it in the scene, place it wherever I want, which is not working right now. And then if I change my mind, I can just like put it back in the menu and it will disappear. So if it's in the scene in a valid position, when the user's like remove his finger from the screen, it's gonna spawn it. Otherwise, if the user has its finger somewhere that the object cannot be, or maybe over the user interface, we want to hide the object. Um, so in the spawn manager, we're gonna have like a way to detect if the user touched the screen or not, and if it's over like the actually not touch the screen or not, but if the user has his finger over a widget or not. So to do that, I'm just gonna create a new custom event on mouse leave widget, and another one that I'm gonna call it mouse enter widget. So enter the widget and leave the widget. When we leave the widget, this is where we want to spawn the actor. So we're probably gonna create a new event here that will say start spawning the actor or something. Or maybe just spawn actor sounds good. It's creating the ID, okay, the world. That's good. It's gonna start by the last one. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Okay. So we're gonna spawn the actor. I'm just gonna promote it to a variable, which is gonna be the actor spawn. And then I'm gonna have like a validate, or maybe complete spawn actor. Spawn actor completed. Something like that. And vector spawn is gonna be here we go. Okay, so we're gonna validate once the actor spawn is completed, and if it's completed, we wanna cancel this variable because it doesn't exist anymore. So that's good. Okay. So let's say we click on the button. We start moving. We click on the button, we say spawn a world actor. Boom. Or actually, this is probably when huh. What do we want to do? Hmm. We want to spawn it when we are not on the widget. Yeah, I actually don't know. We're gonna need more than one function. So spawn world actor immediately. So this function is gonna be used when we want to spawn stuff that was already in there. So I mean the saved data. We're gonna use this function to spawn the saved data. Generate the unique ID is fine. Spawn actor from world data. Exactly, it's using this function, which is good. And then we're gonna need spawn actor request completed and request spawn actor. The request to spawn actor is gonna pass the actor data. So yes, actor data. Let's select our default data. Default actor default data. Request to spawn the actor. Equal to variable default actor data spawn. And the actor to spawn is gonna appear when we leave the widget. We're gonna spawn the actor. And this is gonna be the completed, which is fine. That's good. And then unmouse leave widget. We're gonna use the active spawn. We're gonna check if it's valid, maybe. Default data to spawn, and then default data is valid. So if the default data is valid, we're gonna use it to spawn an actor. Spawn actor from class. With this class, the spawn position is gonna be everywhere. I don't care. Probably generate a unique ID here. Here we go. The position is going to be nothing for now, and then we always want to spawn, ignore the collision. Okay, and then we're gonna set this macro to spawn, and as long as this is valid, we are gonna move it when we move the mouse on the screen or the finger on the screen. On mouse enter widget. If the data is still valid, or actually, if the active spawn is valid, we want to destroy it. So destroy actor. Later we might just want to hide it or something, but and destroy it when we cancel. Yeah, actually, we might just want to do that. Yep. So if this actor is not valid, we're gonna spawn a new one. If it's valid, set hidden game false, like so. And then here, instead of destroying it, we're just making it hidden. So if the mouse enters the widget, we make it hidden. If it leaves the widget, we make it visible. Or if it doesn't exist and the data is valid, we are gonna spawn a new one, which is gonna be properly visible because it's a new actor, and new actor are visible by default. And I'm gonna spawn request cancel request spawn actor. Or maybe we're gonna have to. I'm gonna rename this function to complete request spawn actor. So I'm gonna complete or cancel it. If I cancel it, the data is not gonna be valid anymore. And I'm gonna destroy this actor. And I'm gonna set it to invalid. But if I complete it, the data is not gonna be valid anymore because it's used. And we want to update the world data and set it to invalid, which is good. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. So now, how do we adjust the position? So to do that, I'm gonna have a new event on mouse or drag. On mouse drag, which is gonna have like a pointer event here. Then I'm gonna convert it into screen space, which then I'm gonna convert it to viewport, which then I'm gonna get player controller, and I'm gonna keep project print world. Do that in the big and play though. See, ooh. Hey, can I? Thank you. Player controller here. Then I can use the player controller there. Use the pixel position to convert it into world space. So I'm gonna make a line trace from the world space to the ground to see where I can put my object. That if the actor spawn is valid though, not all the time. If this is valid, gonna do a line trace by channel. The channel is gonna be the same channel as we used in the thing, I think. Or no, nope, we don't have any channel yet, so we're gonna go create a new channel. Collision. Trace channel. I don't know, build ground. Ignore by default. Oops. Let's refresh this. Ground. The start is gonna be default position, and I'm gonna add total direction. I actually want to make it like way too long to be sure that it touches something. I'm gonna add the position of the start of the line trace plus a huge line in front of on the finger. And then what I'm gonna do is break this to this. If it hits something, use this instead. And if it hits, I want to get the location, and I'm gonna set its location as well. Set location with this location. Okay. So all that is pretty simple. So if we move finger on the screen, we get projected into the world, we do a line trace, and then position if it touches something that we can build on. And about that, I'm gonna make sure that this object here, the spawn grid, I'm gonna remove the default that I added in there to test. I mean the default tab logic, and I'm gonna make sure that the box here blocks the right real line trace, which is the build ground. Oof. So that's good. Now we have to call this code from somewhere. Okay. Oh, I code that code because I remember it was a little bit annoying. Okay. Am I obligated to create something? I hope not. I think I'm gonna need that thing. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna use the drag and drop operation given by Unreal. So I'm gonna have to create one here. Not like really like those creating a new object for nothing, but whatever. Drag and drop. Create a new drag and drop operation. Drag and drop operation. Do we have to add some stuff in there? Probably need to do something later. Anyway, I'm just gonna keep it open yet for now. Okay, so. If we go in the button for the actor that we want to spawn, we're gonna have on mouse button down here. On mouse button down. From the mouse event, we want to detect the drag. We'll see if it works with the inputs touch. We'll see about that. Future. Once we have it working on PC. So on mouse button down, we did it if we are dragging. If we are dragging, it's gonna call another function. The other function is on drag detected. On drag detected. Here we probably want to have a little visual to see what we are dragging. So I'm gonna construct an image. Construct object, I think. Image. It's gonna be self, because why not? So I'm gonna have a new image here. Image, I'm gonna set. I'm gonna get this image here for the brush right now. It's gonna use the same brush as the one I have in the current image because I don't have a different icon. And then I think we're gonna need to do something. Even drag, is it like an event that is already there? Oh, yep. So on drag. So we're gonna have to use this event to feed it to the build manager. Actually, not the build manager, but the spawn manager. So we're gonna have to know where's the spawn, what is the spawn manager. So is there like a constraint or something that I can use here? Not really. That's not cool. So spawn manager. Oops. Spawn manager. Event on drag. Actually, on drag like that. So we're gonna feed it to him. Spawn manager is gonna do its job, and that's pretty much it for the drag and drop operation. And then from the actor here, do I have like a spawn manager? Yes, I can get it from there. Yeah, that's alright. Should be good. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is okay. So now we're gonna spawn the drag and drop operation, set it as variable, and then it's gonna update the other one, I think. So spawn, actually it's an object, it's not an actor, so we can spawn it. So we're gonna create object again. Construct object, which is gonna be the drag and drop operation. Boom. Okay, it comes with a bunch of stuff that we don't really care about. The class is gonna be right one. Fresh. Okay. Oh, actually, I forgot. This variable here, I want to make it insensitive and expose and spawn, so we can refresh it and feed it. Oof, right there. Plus the other whatever. So actually, yeah, should be good enough. Tag, I don't care. The payload. The payload, I don't know what it is. So no, I'm just not gonna do anything. Let's see. And then I can feed it there. Set the visual. It's gonna be center. Should be good. Okay. So maybe that should be good enough. Let's see if it does something. Yep, I have a square. Yeah, that follows my finger, which is good. I don't know what the payload is doing though. but whatever. Okay, so that's something. Okay. I think this is just called once. Just once when I start dragging. So this is where I'm probably gonna also request to spawn an actor, which with the default data. I'm gonna request to spawn the actor here, and I don't like that. Which lines? I'm gonna request to spawn the actor, then I'm gonna add the little visual on the screen. Since my finger's on the screen right now, I should not do anything, but I'm gonna call the leave event soon. So right now this is called, and the actor to spawn is also called the request. So that's good, because I have to make it valid though. Okay, so that's done. So now I have to call these two on my sleeve and enter the widgets. So yes, I'm gonna do that in the widgets file manager here. And just gonna have like two new events, I think, that are gonna be created. If I do here, undrag enter and undrag leave. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit spawn manager to variable, because I know I'm gonna need it later. Actually, I'm gonna do it before spawning the buttons. Okay. This is the widget or the bottom one, or widget or the top one. Okay. So, is it working? Not really. Okay, why? Errors here. Mostly widget. The PP spawn manager is not valid. Why is it not valid? Because this is spawned too fast. Yep. I don't like that. When is this spawn? The spawn manager. How am I getting it in the game mode though? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do that. We should have like a late begin play or something. Like a bit like in Unity. Um, I wonder if it would work. Choose player start. That seemed to work. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. A little bit hacky, but whatever. It's gonna be fun. Okay. Good, good, good. No, it works. The only thing is, my cube is there, like my cone is there, but let's see if I move it. Like the cone is behind my icon, which is not good. So we probably want to actually, yeah, want to hide that image when we are on the in the world. So I'm gonna go back in here. Get drag visual, get drag join, set visibility. So on drag enter, we want the visibility to be visible, but on leave, we probably want the visibility to be big. Okay. So I have a blue square, a blue cube following my pen. We might want to make him disappear, or no, when it won't work. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do in these cases. But anyway, going back here, taking. Is it the cube again? That's not good. If I go back. Huh. This is not destroying it. Oh, I'm not canceling the. I'm never canceling the placement or validating it. Okay. So we probably want to do that in the drag and drop operation. Maybe drag cancelled. When is drag cancelled called? Is calling drag cancel? Okay. Okay. When is drop can called then? Never. Because we're never using the drop operation. Okay, so on drag cancelled, you can probably send the info to the spawn manager, and maybe we'll have already enough data. So is the mouse over the widget, yes or no? And or this is valid position. Okay, that might be good enough. So instead of a complete or cancel, we're gonna complete the request there, and we're gonna do a different thing if it is valid or not. So move variable, it's gonna be is vector on an invalid position. Something like that. If it's valid, in both cases, we're gonna invalidate the data and the actual spawn at the end, so it doesn't matter. So we can just remove these here, and maybe put that together. Okay. Okay. That's pretty much it. By default, it's not going to be valid. When it's cancelled, we're just going to call completed complete here. And the spawn manager for now. When the mouse enters the widget, this is not valid. When the mouse leaves the widget, it might be valid, but I'm not sure if it is. The thing is, or actually, this mouse over widget, because this is the mouse is not over the widget here, but here it is over the widget. If it's over the widget, it's automatically invalidated, whatever happens. But if it's not over the widget, we want to do the line trace. Because we're not going to line trace if it's over the widget, it's useless. Anyway, the actor is hidden, so it doesn't matter. So if it's not over the widget and it's valid and the line trace works, for now this is what it's valid. Otherwise, it's not going to be valid here. Something like that. That's how it goes. Cube. I drop it, disappear because it's not valid, I assume. Put it in the grid, drop it. You can have a new one and a new one. That's good. Cylinder, cone, that's good. That's actually good. So and I can drop it, then if I drop it while my cursor is out of the grid, it works. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. If I go back and take a blue cube. Okay, I can place some blue cubes. Blue cylinder, that's good. Drop it, they won't build. That's good. And then if I go and pick up the red one, red cone. Okay, it seems all right. Good, 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 good. Just gonna delete everything because it's not nice. Gonna place a few cubes here and there. It's a bit annoying that it spawns in the middle first, but that's fine. Green cubes, cylinder cone, then red, a couple of cubes here, a couple cylinder, And a con, and this con should work too, so that's good. Okay. And I can save this. Then I can stop and play again. So that's good. Good, good. So now the final test is see if it works on mobile. If it does, I'm happy. And that's gonna be it for today. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be it for today, whatever, if it works or not. Because I have to go to work. I have to go to work. Come on, come on, come on. Detect my phone. Unreal, detect my phone. Thank you. It might take a while because I deleted everything. Oh, damn. Actually, I think it's gonna take forever. Come on. How slow is this? I might actually just wanna spawn it like super far so we don't see it. Or actually, in the air, we cannot see in the air. Yeah, yeah. So we'll see just in the middle, but in the air. Since we don't see them. That's good, that's good. Come on, is it done? Oh, 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 it's starting to run. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, now work. I just want it to work. Okay. Oh, yes, it's working. Oh, that's good. That's good, actually. We might actually just, okay, we might want to put the object above the finger instead of directly under the finger. Because, you know, we have like, I have big fingers and I don't have that big fingers, but I mean, the objects are pretty much hidden under it. So we probably want to move them like a little bit higher, just a little bit. But other than that, like it works. I don't know if you could see it. Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty much like, yeah, we can place that around the same way as we do in the editor. That's good, and we can save it, I guess. Yep, save and reload. That's good, it works. Awesome, awesome. Good, 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 good. That's a start. That's a good start. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to do today. Minus all the problems we had with Unreal. That was fun. So fun. Was probably like half an hour of wasted time because Unreal crashed every time, change stuff around. That's so fun. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, we pretty much did everything I wanted to do. That's good. We now have like the basics of a build system that works. And then we can now build on top of that, adding like the resources, um, uh, uh, other stuff like the grid, be able to snap objects on the grid, and detect if we can build there or not, based if the other objects are around or not, preventing us from building there. Yep, this should also work on multiple layers, which is not really a big deal anyway if it doesn't. Uh, yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to go. Thanks for coming by and saying hi, as always. And yeah, that's starting getting there. It's slowly becoming a nice project that I enjoy. I enjoy working on that. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Yep, this is what we have so far. Nice scene with cubes. Yep. So yeah, it's a little bit small on the phone, but you can probably like tweak the camera so it doesn't like go bad for the worst. But whatever, it's fine. Anyway, we'll look into that in the future. But for now, I'm gonna say bye-bye, and I'm gonna see you in a few days, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. Bye-bye. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.